Hello and welcome to episode number 10 of my Just Flying series. Today we got the Coronado Beach 1900, which is something I virtually never fly. Kind of forgotten what I'm doing, so shall we just add a bit of power and see what happens? Yeah, if anything goes wrong we can worry about it at the time. No alarm bells going off at the moment, so that's good. Not exactly leaping into the air, but we are flying, so yeah, we're up and away. That will do. Yeah, for this Just Flying episode, it's XNZCF Cameron Flat where we just left, and we're going to go over to XNZMW Makarora. We should have been doing that about 10 minutes ago, but I'll just get myself all set up and ready for this flight. I managed to knock over a full cup of coffee all over my desk, so really happy about that. Yeah, I've just spent the last 5 or 10 minutes having the big clean-up operation and trying to dry everything and then make myself another cup of coffee. That's the cleanest the desk has been in a little while anyway. It's just had a good washing coffee. Yeah, you can't see it here, but I've got the explain default map up, and that tells me roughly which direction I'm supposed to be pointing. And there's a little bit of a make it up as we go along in how we're going to get over to our destination. I'm hoping we can stay VFR underneath these clouds and find our way through a few valleys maybe. We'll see what we're doing. I'm really not liking the look of that though. No. Yeah, give in. Emergency climb. Right, now this is either going to be a very short video that ends in the side of a mountain, or we might get lucky and emerge on top of the cloud in a few moments. Keep your fingers crossed, and ooh, yeah. Yeah, option B, still being alive. Yeah, option B is good. Bit more luck than judgment, but never mind, we're still going. Yeah, I'm sure we can find a hole in the cloud to descend back through at some point. Just head in the sort of general direction of where we're going, and that will do. Yeah, it's not a plane I fly very often, this. I think this was my first ever X-Plane 11 purchase. I think that was a lot more to do with FS9, where it came from before I got X-Plane 11, because I used to have one of these back in my FS9 days, which wasn't too bad for an FS9 aircraft. Used it a little bit there, so I saw one for X-Plane and thought, oh yeah, know what I'm doing with that, I'll get one of these. No, it's just not really my kind of plane. I've got much more into general aviation and bush flying and smaller stuff, or if I want something bigger, 737-200, so that comes out for a flight occasionally, which is enjoyable. Yeah, this is just something I never use. I don't really know why I keep it on my system. I drag it out once a year for a flight maybe and land and think, yep, still don't like that, and then just don't fly it again for another year. This may well be the annual event with this one. That's working out rather well. Cloud disappears right over the valley that we're supposed to be in anyway. Yeah, and more cloud around. Yeah, it's going to be a steady descent into this valley, and that'll be about perfect. Yeah, the airstrip's a bit in the distance up there. Yeah, you can't see it from here, but I do know where it is. I've always liked this place. It's just, I don't really know why. It's just got a nice feel to it. But yeah, I like landing here. If I have a flight just for fun, if I'm in this sort of general area, I'll quite often make a detour and come and call into here. Yeah, we're having this flight just in the gap between sporting events on TV. Yeah, over here in England, my football team, Birmingham City, they've just been on the television, winning 2-0, playing quite well. Totally screwed it up towards the end of the game, and it finished 2-all. So, brilliant, well done, lads. And now we're in the gap before the NFL Conference Championship games start. With the time zone difference to America, I doubt that I'll still be awake for the second game, but I'll watch the first one. Or watch some of it anyway. We'll see how long it takes before I start yawning. Oh, a little bit earlier today, put the February PDF in the mega folder, by the way. A few bits of info in there. We've got the latest Wellington upgrade that's done, 3 new buildings. That's still a bit of an improvement. Also found out today SimEvan have just released a little patch for their latest one as well. I believe the patch is largely to do with Australia and not New Zealand, but you may as well get it anyway just in case. But yeah, shut up, I am putting the landing gear down. Yeah, the February PDF that's in the mega folder, so have a little look at that, and all the bits of news and info are in there. Let's see how we go with this landing. It's quite a long runway, so we'll be okay, and if I remember rightly, the reversers on this, it will bring this aircraft to a halt fairly quickly, so I don't think we're going to have any problem with getting stopped in time. It's just how good or bad our landing might be, because I'm not used to flying it. Getting blown around a little bit. Nice and gentle. Ooh, that wasn't too bad actually. And stopping in plenty of time. Yeah, we'll have another look at that. The way it felt in the cockpit, I think that went a lot better than I was expecting it to do. Oh yeah, I'll take that one. Oh, nice smooth landing. Yeah, that was good. For something I don't fly very often, there's always going to be a chance of me flying that into the ground, so yeah, quite happy there. And welcome to XNZMW Makarora. Taxi down to the other end, there's a hangar and parking areas down there, and then over the other side of the road on our left there's camping grounds, holiday park kind of thing. does also have a restaurant cafe, and if this was the real world, I would be heading over there to go and get myself a cup of coffee, and hopefully not spilling that one. And in the real world for me, as I'm sat here, I'm fairly certain once I've parked up there will be a cup of coffee involved in my life over here too. I'll do is just go and stop there by the hangar, and that will do for episode number 10. So there we have it. Just flying episode number 10. I made it to... hold on a minute. That's... yeah. Aircraft on the ortho. I'll bet, because this is quite an old airfield, so I probably made this with the old R3 ortho. I bet when he upgraded to the R4 ortho, this is a new satellite picture, and I never noticed that before. Yeah, I think this airfield's just made my upgrade list. Oh well, the flight's useful for that, if nothing else. So, yeah. That'll do. See you next time.